Okay, so hi Naya. Just made this video to kind of help your defensive positioning when we don't have possession. Something that we had briefly talked about, and I was going to show you. So what I did is I pulled up some clips, and first stuff that I'm going to show you. So let me just get to where I'm looking here. The first thing that I'm going to show you is some examples of, I think most of them are Nicole and her positioning here. Okay, so I just want you to focus on Nicole right there. Okay, so focus on Nicole. So I want you to look at her positioning. All right, so ball's on the opposite side of the field. She's diagonal. Okay, and she's pretty close to the middle because, again, we're trying to tighten this up. This player here, right? So we got to be aware of this player. But again, look where she's at. Let's just watch this play through here. So there, did you see that? Let's just go back. Look at Nicole. Quick peek. She knows she's there. Okay, so she has her in her head. And she's looking back over her shoulder really quickly to check. And look at the distance that she's maintaining here from Lauren, right? Um, this is pretty reasonable, right? Space in between here. It seems like a lot, but it's actually pretty good. Because again, Nicole doesn't want to be so far over that this player easily could get the ball and shoot, right? So again, Nicole, as she's running back, she keeps checking her shoulders. Something that Nicole had to learn last year. Nicole's played probably split between playing mid and defender. So one of the things that she had to adjust to was the awareness of the player coming from the opposite side. Okay, it was even more difficult with back three. But anyways, as we see, she's keeping that diagonal distance. So not in like sideways here, but she's actually diagonal. Okay, she's diagonal and back. All right, again, still paying attention to that player. And the ball ends up going out. Okay, and then let's just go to a different moment now. So actually, it's not too far from here. Let's just play it here. Again, let's keep an eye on Nicole. Okay, so ball is going back. So let's look at Nicole. Look at her. She's hustling back, hustling back, hustling back. Again, trying to get into that position. Right now, she's probably a little too far away at this point. I would like her to be a little bit more in. But again, still, she's running back diagonally. Okay. And here, let's see if she has yet. She did a quick little shoulder check to be aware of her player. But again, running back as fast as you can, getting diagonal, not being even with your center backs. Right. So let's just again look at that. What we don't want is for you to be like this. Okay. So Nicole's obviously running back, but I wouldn't want you to be positioned here. Okay. Because if this player beats her, and see, you can see already here, this is, I think this is Denise at this point. This is before Scarlett came on. Denise has already gone back diagonally slightly. Okay. You can see, I think that's Sam on the other side there, just trying to get back. Again, look at where Nicole is, right? Checking her shoulder. Again, same thing. Back diagonal, checking her shoulder, having that awareness. Okay. Let's see if I can get you another one here. So let's go to the next thing. So I'm just going to go ahead a little bit, and everything's just popping up on me here. Sort of, I'm just getting it to the moment here. I think we're close. So at this point, you're on, right? So that's you on that side. Okay, but we're still, again, we're just focusing on Nicole. So wish I could, yeah, I think I can do a close up on it, but it might kind of screw things up. Let me just see. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up too much. Okay, so with this method here, I can actually close up on Nicole. So what I'm going to do though is we will go back. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, so let's just keep an eye on Nicole here. Just keep an eye on her. And then she's reacting. Right, falls on that side. She's starting to get diagonal. Again, checking her shoulders. Keeps looking. Right now she's moving back, checking her shoulders, pointing and talking as well, right? Probably letting Lauren know that she's got this player. And again, here, just going back, right? And then we move forward with the play. And we're clearing that ball out there, I think. Okay. So hopefully you get the idea there from looking at that. Just gonna get out of this. So let's just watch her again. Here, going back. Again, she's checked her shoulder. She knows that player is there, right? If this player, let's say, well, again, you do a good little move here to get away from them. Well, let's say that player won the ball from you, okay, and crossed it over to this player here. Let's go back. So again, we'll watch you go in, get the ball, okay? But let's say at that point you lost the ball, right? And this girl gets it and crosses it over to her. Nicole's right there, right? Nicole's right there. The other help that should be coming, right? So this is Ava in this situation, I believe. Ava should be coming further back, right? At this point, she's not bothered, right? She doesn't seem as concerned. Obviously, she knew that you handled it, okay? But I would hope that if you didn't, that she'd be running back there in this play. I think went offside here, I believe. Yeah, it's offside. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some examples of yourself. We just got to go to the second half there because this way we can see a lot better. So let's just skip ahead. So there you are there. So it should be coming up soon. So let's just see here. Yeah, and again, on corners, I do want you going up. As soon as we lose possession, though, you got to run your ass back. You've got to run. You've got to run. Like this should be now sprinting, 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 right? Now, watch this player here. Okay, so you've actually shoulder checked, right? You know she's there, right? You know she's there. Problem now is, and we'll just freeze it here. At this point now, if the ball goes over top of all of you, you're racing with this player. Okay. If you were to go back diagonally, right? Yeah, the player could come with you, but you're staying in front of her. Okay. And also allowing Lauren and don't know, Scarlett, I think is over. Yeah, maybe Scarlett and Lauren. Allowing them to be able to deal with that ball, right? Lauren would probably drop off a bit more diagonal as well. You communicate to Lauren, you let her know that this player is there and that you're watching her, right? You can also look and call to Izzy and ask her to come back and help in that situation. So I think this just kind of plays out. All right, so that's just one example. Let's just see if I think of anything happens there. Okay, we'll go to not too far, 64. Okay, so again, let's watch your positioning. And where's this player? So look what she's starting to do now, right? So you're aware that she's there. Okay. Again, problem becomes now, if this ball goes over top, you are racing this player, right? See how you're even right now? Right now, again, you've stepped up and you've won the ball. Yeah. And that's just for another reference here. So in this situation, okay, so you've got the ball here. It should be touch and pass, right? As soon as you turn back, you've got that player on your back there, right? And so even though you won the ball, we still end up giving it up, right? Because it's bouncing around. So touch to control and look to send it up. Look to make a pass along the ground if you can. Look out wide first. It's not on. Then we go over top. Okay. Again, I need you to maintain. You need to be dropping back diagonally. So let's just look at another example. I think we have one coming up here in a second. Okay, so this next part here, this is again where I need you to get back a lot faster. Okay, you need to hustle back. So just we'll watch what happens here. So I think, yeah, you come up and you actually get the ball here, which is what I want you to do. So right now I needed a reaction. This needs to be fast, right? It can't just be jogging along. You've got to run back because I want you to look at it there. This is very close. Let's just see. I'm just going to back it up. I'm going to try to slow it down a slight bit. See if we can just kind of catch the timing here. All right. So again, Scarlett was playing up pretty high, right? Um, so freeze it right there. So this girl actually would be offside here, okay, because that's the half, and she's past the half when the ball was played. So just go back here again. Let's watch it again. However, we don't want to take this risk. Okay, so this is not just you in this play. This is where we need a bit more of reaction. Oh, so I want you to see here. So see where this player is when the ball is released? She actually may have been right here. Okay, if she was here and behind Scarlet, she'd be onside, right? I don't know. Let's watch. I don't see this guy's flag. His flag doesn't go up, so he must have thought she was onside there. Again, Scarlet saved the day. However, what I need from you is you got to run, you got to sprint. Whatever energy you've got left, you need to sprint. Okay. This was a play, and actually, this is a play that I'm going to show on Friday when I talk to the girls, talk to everybody for the defense, because again, there was a lot of issues there, right? I don't need Lauren to step up there, right? Lauren stepping up there, uh, actually it was too big of a risk to take. Um, Again, Scarlett was up very high as soon as we lost possession or didn't have full control over it. She should have been backing away. Okay. So again, that's a lesson learned for everybody on that part. And let me just go to one more. So let's see what this next one is here. Play the sound. Just go back to normal speed here. Yeah, it should have been a handball there, but whatever. But again, good idea. Yeah, play it. Try to keep it on the ground. Play it down the wing, right, for them to run onto. Again, you need to run. This should be a bit of a panic situation where you need to run. Okay, you need to get back and support. The other issue being here is this is, I believe, Sam. Sam needed to come back, right? She shouldn't have been allowing Lauren. This is something else you need to recognize too. Lose possession, run, sprint back. Okay, so obviously Scarlett misses this. If you're this player here in this same situation, you should be running back diagonally. Okay, running back diagonally because let's say the ball comes down and okay, so Lauren got control of it, but if she didn't, this player here was running right onto it. Okay, and again, so here's the issue, right? It's good you're checking your shoulder, but now if a ball gets played over top of here, right, it's Lauren that's going to have to deal with this. All right, I need you to so when this ball's over here, you need to be dropping back diagonally until we win possession back. Okay, so hopefully that kind of clarifies that a little bit for you. If you have any questions, you can message me on Instagram, um, or we can talk about it before practice tomorrow. Whatever we need. If there's anything else that you want to know or you're not sure of, um, let me know. And as I mentioned before, so what Kyle and Geo taught you about playing defense is different, right, than maybe what I'm showing you. And here's the thing: all three of us are right. And I hope that makes sense because what I mean is different formations, different tactics, different styles. It it all has different jobs or different trying to think of the word, okay, responsibilities or different things that you would be expected to do in these situations. Okay. So if I'm playing a certain formation, maybe I'm asking you to stay up higher and not worry about being that player that dropped back there. Right. Maybe I'm going to have the center backs be further back or whatever, right? Or I'm going to be very aggressive and just keep you guys up there regardless, right? If that's the style that I'm going for, then that's what I'm going to teach you to do. Okay. Um, this is a more protective stance, right? And again, if we adapt this, we don't concede goals, right? The most important thing, we don't concede goals. We're protecting ourselves. When we lose possession, number one, is to slow the play down and protect and not allow any quick passes over top or any players to run full speed onto it and get breakaways. Okay. So again, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. And yeah, hope you feel better and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care.